All right, Storm Chasers, we are back. Now, listen, I know we pretty much been live all day today, but I did not want to go to sleep without updating y'all on Mia Thornton and Travis Scott, T.S. Madison, and Chrisean Rock. People that are pretty much always in our rotation of celebrities to actually talk about, except T.S. Madison. We don't talk about her all the time. And it's when we do, it's usually like some controversy around sexuality, gender, or something within the LGBTQIA2 plus spectrum. All right. Yes, notifications all day and all night. All right. So we go get right on into it. First things first. I wanted to come and talk about this so-called apology from Mia Thornton to Wendy Osefo and her ex-bestie Jacqueline. Now, if you haven't been catching up with Real Housewives of Potomac, long story short, Mia brought her long-term bestie. They pretty much were childhood friends. Jacqueline's family literally helped to raise Mia when her own family could not. Brought Jacqueline on the show and then trashed her and turned on her. You know, Mia also like accused Wendy of sleeping with Peter. Tried to hit Wendy with a purse. Like, just did a whole bunch of shit. Mia did the absolute most this season of Potomac. I was not a fan of hers at all. I'm not gonna mince my words. I'm not gonna keep y'all. She, in my opinion, she played herself. Now she still may have a seat next season because of all the drama that she came with. But Mia literally tells so many lies that it's just hard to keep up with. Like it don't even make sense. It starts to get stupid after a while. In addition to that, I know that Mia was like in foster care. And one issue that you deal with when it comes to foster care kids is that they literally just lie a lot. They just make up stories. Not all, but that was definitely consistent in a lot of homes, in group homes that I worked in when it came to the foster care kids, right? Normally it's because they're to a large degree disassociative from their own reality, and so sometimes reality and fiction gets distorted for them, and then sometimes they just lying to manipulate, point blank in the period. You make your decision on what you feel Mia is. Mia said first she went to her Twitter. Mind you, this is after that gremlin named Michael Darby put that lawsuit on Candace Dillard and her Kleenexes. All right. Mia said first, I'm sorry for repeating what I heard without discussing the alleged with the person directly. I have so much love for my family and friends. It pains me to know how I caused so much off-camera drama. You wasn't in pain when you was trying to whoop Wendy with your purse. You wasn't in pain when you was dragging your longtime bestie. It's amazing how some cameras and a little piece of a Bravo check can motivate you to throw away a friendship of 20, 30, 40 something years. You know, Mia, let us say she in her 30s, and when we know she in her early 50s. You sold your soul and sold your friend out for a check, for a possible spot next season, for some shit that's gonna be gone in a few years anyway, because the way you lying and the way your lifestyle ain't actually luxury, and you've been downgrading, darling. It ain't gonna be too much to talk about. Besides all the swinging that you and old ass Gordon does. So you went so sorry then. That's all I got to say. She said, brotherhood is bond. You ain't no brother. You got a penis you need to tell us about? While G needs more time to process, I want to publicly apologize for spreading a rumor. It's rude and not very nice of me. No, it's just plain old stupid. Secondly, I want to publicly apologize to my bestie, my sister, and my ace. You didn't treat her like a bestie. You didn't treat her like a sister. You didn't treat her like your ace. If this is what a bestie and a sister and an ace gives, then I'd rather deal with my enemies the way you dragged her, had her crying, did all that to fit in, to impress Gizzard and Rob. You did all that for Rob Dixon to fit in with them light-skinned hoes and fit in with Gizzard and her dilapidated ass house. You threw away somebody in her family that held you in and took you in and took care of you when you didn't have no damn house, for a hoe that live in a dilapidated house, who really don't like you, who gonna throw you away next season, who finna dig in your marriage, make you look like a fool, making fun of you because your ass is broke, you're living off your savings, and you're damn near in the Section 8 food stamp line. You grew up poor, you're damn near about to be there again. The cycle is a tumbling again. You was on the motherfucking streets when Jacqueline took you in, and now you're trying to make sure you keep your family off the streets. I don't give a damn if you live in Potomac. I don't give a damn If you rich, I don't give a damn if you got money. One thing about money is here today, gone tomorrow. One thing about social class, you're up today, you're down tomorrow. It is what it is. Ain't too many people out here that can really say they just ain't too far removed from the damn soup kitchen line. And the way you run it through your savings to keep up appearances, not to mention all the shit you've literally done to your face and your body and your lassie and nigga feet, y'all ain't too far from the damn soup line your damn self. I'm sorry I was not able to give you the emotional support you needed while embarking on a new chapter of life. No, you just were a horrible friend. You were selfish. And you traded in your friendship for a check. I'm sorry I was nasty and rude. So nasty and so rude and didn't find more patience. You should have replaced that with, I'm sorry I was a bitch to you. And I'm sorry that I used you for a storyline to impress some hoes who ain't even impressed with their own lives. To try to get in good with the 3 light-skinned dummies, Ashley, Robin, and Gizzard. I know we may never be okay, but no, I want the world for you. And you know what? I would tweet her back and say, I don't want you to want shit for me. See, when you wanted a place to stay, my family was there for you. When you needed mothering, my family was there for you. When you needed a sister, because your own sister don't even like you, we was there for you. And you treated me like shit in front of these hoes who you don't even know for a little piece of a check and a little piece of a show when you're going broke anyway. Ho, you played yourself. That's what I would tweet her back. All right. That's just me, though. If they can get past it and move on, then God bless. But to me, I would be cautious of her forever. Forever. That's just me. Would y'all accept the apology or no? In the words of Storm, you failed. Now, moving right along from that, we got to talk about Chrisean Rock.
Girl or boy, you can't tell yet?
Oh, no, I don't know yet.
Got names planned already?
Yeah, it'll be named after him or me. If it's a girl.
Baby face.
Baby face. I liked him always. I was like,
well, first off, let's talk about this. Chrisean went over there to Mike Tyson's podcast, Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. I do like that they went on that show because this is one person that neither of them can beat up. Mike Tyson is one person that's going to keep both of them in check because he got equal rights and equal lefts, equal foots, and equal dick for both men and women. So you can get it if you want it. You notice they quiet. You notice how subdued they is. These people be around here acting like they crazy. No, they know who to have smoke with and who to simmer down with. As Mike Tyson is that one person that you gonna simmer down with. Now, first off, Mike, I know you don't give a damn, and I know you new to this podcast thing. No disrespect, because I don't want you swinging on me, giving me no concussion and no coma. But whenever you have a guest on your podcast, make them spit out that damn gum. That's so damn trifling and ghetto for her to come on the mic and be chewing all that damn gum as if we worried about if her breath stink. I ain't sitting that on you. If your breath, that's why you need your tooth in to block some of the breath. If it's stinking, maybe she hungry. I don't know. Maybe the baby hungry. I don't know. But for her to be chewing gum all on that mic, I'm over it. You could have done better. Tell her to do better next time. Tell her that. She don't know better. I know it's common sense. She ain't got none. Help her out.
Baby face. I liked him always. I was like, oh, he my type of he cute. But he was doing what he was doing, so I was doing what I was doing, and then we was just getting money, and then it turned into something else, and then it went to something else. Now I got a baby. So
girl or boy, you can't tell yet?
Oh no, I don't know yet.
Got names planned already?
Yeah, it'll be named after him or me. If it's a girl.
Baby face.
Baby face.
This girl is determined to have a baby by this man. Do we really believe that Chrisean is pregnant? Well, the way she been drinking and smoking, the way she been out here doing a thing, I don't think she pregnant. I just seen it in LA last month. She did an appearance at a club. She didn't look pregnant. That don't mean she ain't pregnant now. I just highly doubt it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is nothing more than manifestation. This is wishful thinking. She's going to keep saying that she's pregnant until she actually ends up pregnant. And the sad thing is she thinks she wants a baby by him until she gets it and realizes it's going to be probably one of the worst mistakes of her life. I know we say all children are blessings. No, the hell they not. A lot of them is burdens. I know y'all don't want to admit it because you're rocking one right now. You don't want to admit it because your burden is down the hall right now. You don't want to admit it because you wish you would have took a left instead of a right on the highway and aborted that shit instead of being stuck with a nigga that you can't stand for the next lifetime? Because you thought it was 18 years. It's not. They look just like that motherfucker that you can't stand. You want to move on, but you fully can't. You're trying to get some child support. He ain't sending them $10 a week. It's some absolute bullshit. She ain't doing nothing but trying to compete with the other baby mamas and thinking that he gonna respect her on the same level as he respect the bitch that he been fucking since he was in high school, that he is actually in love with, but she ain't quite got the Hollywood look or the Hollywood clout that he is looking for and that he needs. His money ticket, his meal ticket is all in Chrisean. He don't really give a damn about Chrisean. He gonna keep screwing her raw, putting all kinds of cream in her pussy, putting all kinds of nut in her pussy, and praying that none come out of it. And when they do, he gonna send her back to the motherfucking clinic. And so, until she wakes up and realizes that this shit ain't worth your time and that she deserves better, then she gonna continue to stay in this relationship, and it's gonna be what it is. If she wants a baby bad enough, a nut will stick eventually, and then she'll be stuck with him for life. And if we thought that Chrisean was crazy as hell now, just wait until we get pregnant version of Chrisean. Blue ass gonna be running for cover. But they cute or whatever. They cute. That's about all I can say though. Moving right along from that. We're going to talk about this story here. Apparently, Travis Scott then beat up his sound guy. So let's talk. Let's listen.
Your arm? What's happening with your arm?
My arm is tingling. I have pins and needles going down it. Trying to tell him to lower it so so it sounded good for the performance. But he just stuck his middle finger in my face. So I lowered the monitor a little bit so I could talk to him, and that's when he ran around the speaker and attacked me. Obviously, my neck is up.
Your arm? What's happening with your arm?
My arm is tingling. I have pins and needles going down it.
Okay, so sound engineer, after simply telling Travis Scott to lower the audio at a Manhattan nightclub, is in a hospital, not able to turn his head with a stiff neck. I mean, his neck is stiffer than Miss Evelyn Braxton's when she had that neck surgery on the Braxton Family Values. She was standing and sitting that very same way. I don't know where the hell you hit him, Travis Scott, but you hit him so hard, he looking like he got whiplash. He looking like he was in a car accident and got hit from the back. This man can't look to the left or the right. He can only look straight. You hit this man so hard, Travis Scott, he permanently got tunnel vision. And now he's about to get paid. If it's one thing about Travis Scott, he damn sure don't talk, but it looked like he swing fists for no damn reason. Ain't Travis Scott, ain't he the very same one that allegedly sacrificed all them kids in that damn concert with that Moloch child sacrificial worship? With that horrible ass music that I was still trying to figure out who even likes Travis Scott's music, and apparently white kids and poor Mexican kids do. He loves preying on people. I would love to see him do a little bit more talking and not all this swinging. I would love to see him actually just treat people with respect. I would love to see him actually. Have we even seen him be a family man? I don't even know. He ain't nothing but the damn devil. And believe me, Kylie can't get you out of everything. Now, she might have helped you with the sacrifice, but if you're around here assaulting people, your ass got to go. You ain't going to tarnish the brand. You're going to do what you got to do for Jakuma Tati. You thought that sacrifice was going to protect you because that was Christian's birthday. They don't give a fuck. They'll trade you in. You is a nigga to them. And you ugly. And I've been told y'all before to watch out for ugly people. They don't give a damn about fighting because they're ugly. They're always angry because they're ugly and are unattractive, and nobody's ever loved them. I'm not surprised he lost his cool and hit the sound engineer for no reason, because he's fucking ugly. He just stopped hiding his face. He just started taking pictures, looking at the camera without the damn camera lens cracking. And you surprised he ain't cracked nobody upside their head? You is a nigga! And they will drop you like a bad habit. Moving right along from that, I wanted to come and actually talk about T.S. Madison, right? T.S. Madison made a tweet in response to another tweet. So I want to read the origin of the tweet first. Okay. and then we're going to get into it. So some dude on Twitter said, so my little bro came to me saying he wanted to have sex with his little girlfriend. I told him he should wait, use a condom if you can't wait, and be honest. This stupid MF went to our mom and asked, can he do it in the house? I mean, this new generation is slow. You know, you got to spell out everything to them when you give them advice. You got to read between the lines, little boy, and know that, no, you can't do it in the house. Well, yes, you can do it in the house, but do it when your mama at work. Unless your mama like my mama and know exactly how she left her house, exactly how it was smelling, and exactly how everything was up in the bathroom. This and then the third. I could never get away with no shit with like that with Mama Monroe because she just smelt the shit. She just knew the shit. She was so intuitive. She knew if a motherfucking folk was out of place. She damn sure would have knew if it was strange puss in the house. Nonetheless, now his girl, our mom and her mom got lunch on Saturday. So now they're going to talk and try to talk the kids out of screwing. But they already going to screw. They probably going to screw before Sunday. Everybody know when you're trying to get it on. You just go out to the schoolyard, go up under the bleachers, or make it happen. Or go behind the White Castle and make it happen. Go behind the Quick Trip and make it happen. Or use somebody's car, go to the park and make it happen behind the White Castles. And then when the police come, you run across the field. Or maybe that was just my teenage years. Now, that went viral all up and through Twitter. So then, this was T.S. Madison's response. Okay. Now, I can't do her voice. Oh, yeah. Is this thing on? Is this recording? What's up, YouTube? Okay, I think I got it. Okay. So riddle me this. You can understand and accept a 15-year-old boy wanting to have sex with his girlfriend, who is also 15, but you can't comprehend a 15-year-old expressing that they are transgender and likes boys? Ow. Oh, yeah. Am I missing something here? Hashtag asking for a friend. And everybody is dragging T.S. Madison. They said I sound like Big Frida. Do I have a PayPal? Yes, ma'am. Let me give you my PayPal so you can donate. The church is always taking donations. I'm going to read in my regular voice, so. She said, okay, so riddle me this. You can understand and accept a 15-year-old boy wanting to have sex with his girlfriend, who is also 15. But you can't comprehend a 15-year-old expressing that they are transgender and likes boys. Am I missing something here? Now, a lot of people was dragging her. Thank you, Classy Dom. A lot of people was dragging T.S. Madison for that. And I'm just like, boy, y'all get on T.S. Madison about everything. But let me just give commentary, right? You can't really compare a 15-year-old and a 15-year-old having sex. And I'm going to tell you why. Because that is deemed as normal. A 15-year-old and a 15-year-old, both teenagers, heterosexual, wanting to have sex is deemed as normal. It's what their bodies are meant to do. And the hormones are flowing. And so it is what it is. Versus someone who is trans, that is considered abnormal because you are an outlier. The majority of people are not trans. So that's really not a good example. And then if you are trans, which means you're one gender, but you identify with the other, but you still like the opposite, then people are going to get confused. While there is a difference between your sexuality and your gender, we're not in a spot in our society where we fully understand the differences of all. Now, should teenagers be having sex? No, they're not. They don't understand the implications of it and know you want them to wait. But let's be real, they're going to do it. But it's just not quite the best example because one is considered normal and one is considered abnormal. And it is what it is. I listen, sometimes you can make comparisons to things that's not quite the comparison. I would have rather her just compared 15 and 15 heterosexual and 15 and 15 homosexual, and left the trans out of it. I would have rather her compared that. But that had everybody in a tiff. Damn. Every trans friend I have said I've known said they been new. It was everybody around them that was in denial and being full of spite. I know someone that's still hiding their identity and scared to come out. Okay, some people are born two-spirited. It's still not the norm. It would be still abnormal. Which just simply means not the norm. What did that have to do with anything? I don't know. Thank you, Classy Don. I appreciate that. Storm has delivered a lot of content. Show you appreciate it by hit the like button and donate to the church. My birthday's coming up. Thank you, Christina. Diamond said that would have been a better comparison. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you. Call it what it is. Yes, abnormal. And abnormal just simply means not the norm. It's not disrespectful. It's just that's what it is. That's what it is. All right, people. So I wanted to deliver that news. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Oh, my birthday is April 28th, but we're preparing now. Okay. I got a party to plan apparently. So yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. And I will catch you all tomorrow.